All right, my friends, it's a little windy up here at Lake Texoma. Guess who this rascal is? Mr. Bill Carey.
Good morning.
Remember December.
Here we are.
It looks like we're the only ones today who remembered
I'm
it.
getting a nervous twitch here. I got to get another one.
Yeah. It's nice when you're the only ones on the lake.
Well, there you have it, friends. Could it be any simpler than that? Welcome to A Sportsman's Life. We're so glad you tuned in to join us for another exciting real-world outdoor adventure right here on A Sportsman's Life.
All right, my friends, it's a little windy up here at Lake Texoma. Guess who this rascal is? Mr. Bill Carey.
Good morning.
Striper Express. Edgar Cotton, my two good buddies. Edgar
Yes, sir.
is ready to catch fish, and his son David.
Yep.
David's dressed, usually got shorts on, but he's dressed for the cold. It's kind of cold this morning, friends. And Mr. Chris Carey, who's gonna put us on some fish this morning, right, Chris?
Yes, sir.
This is wintertime fishing at Texoma.
It is. We're here in December and got some big winds. Rained all day yesterday, cloudy and stuff, and now we got high winds and high pressure setting in. We'll see what we can do, but I'm confident we'll catch some.
Well, the wind's blowing up into this big cove, isn't it?
It sure
Maybe.
is. We're going to check here first, for sure.
Folks, you're looking at one veteran guide right here. Well, we're speaking veteran guide.
Yeah.
This rascal right here. Well, guys, Chris, you wanted to have me say hello to everybody. So
I did.
Get right here. You will become the cameraman right now.
Yes, sir.
Chef can do anything. Magic.
And the captain can be a videographer. And here's old Luke here with my buddy. We're going to go catch some stripers.
That's the goal.
Let it sink.
Let's think about 2-3 seconds in here, pop it up, and then kind of reel it 2 or 3 times, pause, reel it 2 or 3 times, pause, twitch, just a lot of just movements saying, pick me, choose me, because they're not schooling, they're not feeding, we're trying to make them buy.
I got the picture.
Water's 55 degrees. We sure need him to be back here. You don't even know it's windy, do you?
Nah. No?
Nice back here.
It
Come on, fish, give it to us.
Well, friends, I tell you what, if there's more fun than winter fishing down here at Texoma, if you want to go catch a bunch of fish, I don't know where to tell you to go. We're all bundled up like Eskimos out here. It's kind of chilly, but we're back in some sheltered water right now. These old big rogue stripers, Chris's, they've been catching some big ones. So just remember Striper Express. I mean, that's Bill Carey's actually my cameraman right now. He's running the camera. StriperExpress.com. Get up here. Bill has a saying, remember December. There's a reason for that. We're going to show you some stripers here, so stick with us.
Do a lot of erratic starts and stops. I will sometimes even call it cat and mouse.
Yep.
You just want to just tease them and try to get a reaction strike out of them because they're just chilling. The water's cold and they're just being lazy.
Yep.
Not seeing too much in here.
No. Wintertime, Texoma, it's a little windy, but these gulls are pointing directly to where we need to be fishing.
Doubled up.
Father and son.
Swing them in here when you get them close. There you go.
It's a little chunker.
He needs net. It's a game
All
winner.
right.
Says who?
Okay. Let me get a hold of this fish here. Let me grab it. Hold it. Look at here. And wintertime. Whoa.
This ain't no fun.
But mine is so much bigger. Good God.
It is.
Welcome back,
boy.
Luke. Welcome back, brother.
Oh man, winter. What is it? Remember December?
Remember
right.
December.
Here we are.
It looks like we're the only ones today who remembered
I'm
it.
getting a nervous twitch here. I got to get another one.
Yeah,
It's nice when you're the only ones on the lake.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Dallas Safari Club, Conservation, Education, and Hunter Advocacy. Hornaday, accurate, deadly, dependable. Taurus Firearms, maker of the Raging Hunter. Stealth Vision, high-tech precision-driven equipment tailored for the modern hunter.
Harder you reel, the more it bends. Sometimes when someone's catching one limb, they say, it's not fighting that hard. I go real harder.
Make the rock hit. Two of those with the blackening. David, how did you do that? You roped him.
Come on, one more time. Calm down, little buddy. Calm down, little buddy. Try this.
Dude hit it on the run.
You like it? Oh, goodness. He's still there. Oh,
What's
double
going
up.
on here?
Tripled up, guys.
Oh,
Quadded up, all of it.
4 on. 4 fish on. I love it. There you go.
Here.
Swing them in here.
bring them in like cordwood. Bill, put it here, buddy. This is why I like fishing with Striper Express right here. Remember December, we have got them going like cordwood.
Yes, sir.
We
Yes,
love it.
sir.
Catching them, man. It's cold out here, but it's worth it.
4 on at one
Oh,
time.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Here we go.
All this action.
Look at Big Daddy up here, still fighting this fish.
Look out.
Yes, sir.
I like winter fishing better.
It was. Let's see that first one. That's him, I think.
Man, boy.
I'll take those all day long. And
There's a Texoma white bass, folks.
Texoma white bass right here, right mixed in with these stripers.
Good eating.
Cut that, fillet that thing, leave that red meat on the hide, you got you some eating there. Now, to get another one.
Welcome back, Luke.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Close, Luke, I'm right here. No, I'm right here. There you go, hooked up.
Boy, he's a boy. This one might be the bigger one I've caught. Look at that. No drag.
No sin.
Hey, this is a good fish right here.
Let's get the
I
net
got
on
a
it.
pretty good one, Dave, I think.
I'll get the net for you.
Whoa, yeah. Bill, remember December?
Yes, sir.
He fully dragged now.
Oh, good fish.
Yes, sir.
Pretty one, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Darn tooth.
Look at that.
Wait.
bear hugging.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
All right, let me get my cap. Remember December, right? This is so much fun catching these things under these gulls. Okay,
Talking 26 and a quarter.
very nice.
That's a good fish right there.
I've been known to set the hook a little hard.
That's okay, well, you know it's in the fish's mouth.
They sure are strong.
They are strong fish.
All these years, they still impress me.
Yep. Well, they're an ocean fish, you know.
Fisher people, January 14th next month will be my 31st anniversary of doing this, and they still impress me. Uh-oh, that's good, that's a good thing. If you start going over, we'll grab you. We'll hold you by the belt, I promise.
Hang on, Edgar. Hang on to it, buddy.
Your boy almost just had him one. Look at the net, this one's pulling real good.
That is.
Pull it. I think Edgar's going to beat you.
Here it comes.
That's usually the way it works.
I hope he does. Ooh, pretty fish.
Oh, yeah.
Dang right.
I'll never forget the day I learned the lesson about the chartreuse in the cold. I always thought this was like old school color, didn't use it that often. And one day I was out here, a couple of guys in an old smoky boat, they never turned off the motor, were kicking my butt. And as I got closer to them, I noticed they were using that old green chartreuse color. So I put it on, started hooking them up right away, and it's like, note taken. Slapping right there. Oh, there's one. That's good. We're all, I got it. Here you go.
Oh, I got one too. Look at that. That's the mark of the hammerback.
You got a double, huh?
We're all kinds of squirrely. One more time.
We got 3 on.
We're good.
We got 3 on.
3 on. Big Daddy's got one.
I've got 4 on.
Almost 4 on. There you go. We're free, buddy.
I thought I'd stop at this moment and ask you, are you having fun yet? Yeah. Okay. That's a good fish. Get that neck, Chris.
Good one.
I think he's, look at it. I'm not going to put too much pressure in it.
Oh, yeah, baby. Good one.
There's our, that's the picture I want to get some still pictures with. I'm not going to touch it. Somebody real slow and easy. Back over here, buddy. On this side. Come on. He's still close to drag.
He saw the boat.
I don't know why they always shake their head no, it's too late. Yes, sir.
40 incher now, don't we? Oh, they're going to catch one here. Got to. Look at them blowing up. Look at them.
Just throwing reel, guys. Just throwing reel. Get one of them suckers.
Oh, that's a big splash right there. Oh, there's one right there. There's one right there. Oh, he's gaining weight. He's gaining weight. There he goes. I rolled it across the surface, guys. I rolled it across the surface. There you go, David.
There's one. I roll them, David. That's where they're at, buddy. Oh man, this is so much.
Tell me how fun it is.
Well, I'll tell you what. I used to have it on. Now I won't give that old boy saying about how much fun it is. I'll just say this: it's way more fun. Well, forget it. I'm catching a fish.
Some of the most fun you can have with your clothes on. How about that?
You said it.
Feel that line. Feel that line.
Some of the over 20-inch fish, Chris, we had an absolute ball catching these fish. Mr. David Cotton and Edgar, my friends up in Kaufman County. This is happening in December every year, doesn't it?
It happens every year in December. The fish are putting on their weight after having a big, long, hot summer and a hot fall. We had the hottest fall that we've ever had, it seems like, this year. But right now, they're putting on the weight, getting fat and sassy, hitting rubber jigs, and just having a whole blast. If you can find the birds and locate them, electronics does help, proper baits and tactics does help, but just about anybody can get a fish out of these birds when they're schooling up. We always have fun up here filming with Luke. It's just always a great time, and if you'd like to get in on some of this action, just come see us here at Lake Texoma, Striper Express Guide Service. We'll put you on them.
A Sportsman's Life is also brought to you by Mossberg, American built, American strong. The YO Steakhouse, Catch and Release Apparel, AGM Global Vision, your go-to for thermal hunting scopes and spotters. Pyramid Air, your one-stop shop for everything air guns.
Hello, sports fans. It's Bill, the old man at Striper Express, with your fishing tip this week on A Sportsman's Life. Well, we got Luke up here today, and we went out and caught a mess of these. Look here in the box. See what we got here. We have got some quality fish, and I want to show you the best tool. Here's your tip today. You catch them with these. That is your best tool. The seagulls are here. We call them the birds. You glass them with these. Watch which way they're going, get in front of them, let them come to you, high roll them jigs under birds to catch 10-pound fish. There's your best tool right there. So there's your tip. What do I always say? Go catch a fish.
A special thanks to these fine sponsors, Vineyard Max Deer Products, and the Anchor Inn and Marina on beautiful Lake Tawakoni, 1 hour east of Dallas. Going to take some time today. We're going to talk a little bit about making venison hamburger. My wife and I typically get a couple of deer a year, and we'll cut them into steaks, and we always save a package of cubed meat, which we have here, which is about 4 pounds of meat right here that we've saved. And of course, this is a recently shot deer, so it's never been frozen. It's still fresh, and we're going to take that. We're going to make some venison hamburger. Along with that, what we put into it is beef fat. So I went down to the local grocer, and they gave me about 3 pounds of beef fat. So what we're going to do here is we're going to grind both the venison and the beef fat together to make us hamburger. And the reason you want to put beef fat in it is because it helps the burger to stay consistent and stay together when you're grilling them. Typically what I'll do is like a 1-to-5 ratio. So for every 5 pounds of meat, I'll put a pound of fat in there. So, and that makes a pretty good consistency. Or some people will do an 80-20 kind of a thing. However you want to do it, it's really to your liking. But I do recommend that you use some beef fat in there. Pork fat, either one will work. So let's get grinding here. Let's talk some venison hamburger. One of the things you're going to want to have when doing this project It's just one of these little meat containers. They're really easy. They're inexpensive. You can pick one of these up at Cabela's, Academy, Bass Pro, any of those places, but these come in handy. So when you're mixing your meat, you're mixing in a clean container. And I use this only for making venison burger. The other thing you're going to want to have is a grinder. This particular grinder is Cabela's brand grinder. Works perfectly well for what we're trying to do. And we'll get this thing fired up and we'll make some venison hamburger. We'll show you how this is done. Lastly, you want a pair of rubber gloves. I always use gloves when I'm preparing meat. And then of course, your venison and your beef fat. Let's get going. All right, we are set to go. Got my rubber gloves on, got our meat ready to go. So what we want to do is we want to make sure we're making the right consistency. So what you want to do is you want to cut your venison and of course your beef fat into cube sizes that will fit inside that hole of your grinder. So we're going to put our grinding tray back on here. We're going to check our blades to make sure we're all good to go. Everything is in here and clean from the last time I used it. My grinder comes with several different sizes that you can grind your meat into. So this particular one works very well for hamburger. So we're going to make some venison burger. There we go. We're going to get this all put back together again, and we're going to fire this bad boy up. We are going to start by, what we'll do is we'll grind the venison first, and then we'll grind the beef fat second. We'll lay them into this tub here, and then we'll intermix them, mix and mash them all up, and we'll regrind it a second time with both of them together. So let's get started. Okay, there we have it. We have done our first step in the process, and that is the single grind on the venison to start our burger process here. So we're going to now grind our fat and add in the fat to the burger and regrind it again to complete our process in making hamburgers. So let's get the fat ground and we'll take it from there. Okay, there you have it. We have our beef fat, as you can see here, ready to go. And of course we've got our venison, as you saw over here. Now we got to determine how much fat do you really want in your burger. Do you want more of a lean burger, or do you want them, you know, where they really are greasy and, you know, that kind of thing. So that will determine how much you put in here. Like I said, usually to me it's a 1-to-5 ratio is typically what I do. Seems to work really well. So we're going to add the beef fat to our ground venison, and we're going to mix it all up. We're going to regrind it again, and what will come out will be our venison burger. It's that simple. And we will be putting some venison burgers on the grill this evening, so I promise you they'll be very tasty. Having one of these containers makes this very, very easy to mix stuff like this and keep everything clean. So using rubber gloves, using a clean tub, makes this real simple. All right, we just about got this mixed up here, and we're going to regrind, and what comes out will be burger. Venison burger. Well, there you have it, friends. Could it be any simpler than that? No. You're talking right there, good maybe 5 pounds or just under 5 pounds of fresh venison hamburger. That took me all of about 15 minutes to do. I think it takes longer to clean up than it does to make the burger itself. So we're going to put some of these on the grill tonight, and I can promise you that right there, my friends, is the greatest hamburger ever.
Folks, this segment was brought to us by Gearhead Archery, Smoke Intex Electric Smokers, Snaplock Hunting Blinds, YO Ranch Headquarters, Ultramatic Feeders, and Catfish Pro. Tune in next week for some more real-world outdoor adventures right here on A Sportsman's Life.